Bear is so excited. He's going in the Poochmobile for his first trip to the balloon festival. Are you all ready? Are you ready? He has his own little spot. All right, seatbelt on. I'm going to the balloon festival in upstate New York, and I'm going to take lots of pictures. It's my first trip with the Poochmobile. This morning I turned on the hot water heater and the plug didn't work, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I will find a way to fix it. And now I'm going to turn on my directions so I know where the hell I'm going. I'm in my van. I'm pouring a glass of wine. I actually just poured it because I pushed the video on and it didn't go on. So it took me forever to get here. Plus I had to stop because I didn't know how to use the toilet, and it turns out you have to buy chemicals. So I passed a Home Depot, so I went in there to buy chemicals. So that's all working now. And I couldn't figure out how to work the mirror because it was showing the forward view instead of the back view. So, I need a sip of this so bad. So that took a minute to figure out. And I couldn't figure out cruise control. Bear doesn't want his t-shirt on. He wants to go naked. I couldn't figure out cruise control. So I had to stop and figure that out. I live my life pretty much on a need-to-know basis. Because if you try to learn it beforehand, unless you're like sitting in the driver's seat figuring it out, it's just reading instructions and it's really hard. So I'm unhooking. I made these bungee cords and they attach to this D-ring here so that I can keep these things stable when I'm driving. Now I'm about to turn on my inverter. I'm terrified of my inverter because I had one that went bad and it was really, really awful. I couldn't get any help, and then they sent me a new one. Then I put the new one in and it beeped, but that's because I needed a new cable. So here we go. We're turning on the inverter. Pray there's no beep. That beeps aloud. That beep goes on, and then it should stop. It stopped. Yes, that's working. That is my electric plug. So I assume this electric plug is working. So what should we have for dinner? I have, you know what, we're going to have chicken. The chicken's defrosted, so we're going to cook that, and we're going to try the Instapot. And my friends on the ProMaster website want to know if it how it works. I'm also going to open the back window. Okay, so I finished cooking. This is it. We got a plate. Got a thing for sauce. Now we got to see if the chicken is actually done. This was my wedding silverware. It's the only thing that survived my marriage. The Northridge earthquake. Not done. All right. Got to put it back in. We're going to put more seasoning on it. I gave it 10 minutes and I used 2 amp hours. We'll give it 10 more minutes. I ordered these little tiny 3/16 inch eye screws, and I screwed them in every inch on both sides, and then I ran the bungee cord through them like this, and that holds this and a bottle of bourbon next to the fridge so they don't jump around and there's still lots of room. All right, no more wine. 2 of those glasses will give me a full second glass. Is more than enough. All right, I'm going to turn this off. Turn this on. I'm going to watch an HBO show called Oh, no. Hulu show. HBO has good shows too. Oh, no, that was Hulu. Okay, Hulu, My Stuff. Weak or no connection. Geek. That might be the case. Yeah, it's on my hotspot, which apparently isn't very good. I can get it on that, but I can't get it on this. So that will be a problem. I need to figure out a way to get decent internet. All right, let's see if I can get CNN. Then when I'm done shooting this, I'll just watch it on my cell phone. CNN plays on anything. I'm going to make my sauce. It is wonderful sauce. Mayonnaise. Boom. Boom.
So walk us through what happened.
Yeah, see, CNN works.
Well, I think
I like
biggest
CNN.
thing was
Tells the
basically
truth.
Determining how much of an impact would boosters have on healthy people under the age of 65 who worked in high
And
exposure settings.
hot
like
sauce.
hospitals, healthcare workers, grocery stores, frontline
Lola's hot
workers,
sauce. I got
that
this
sort
at
of thing. The advisory committee said
at
they didn't
Lowe's.
think there'd be that much of an impact from providing boosters for those
It doesn't
people.
exactly have a
Dr.
slow
Walensky
pour.
basically said she thought there would be, so it was erring on the side of
And
providing
that
more
goes
boosters.
here.
I'll show you this graph really quickly. We'll put
There
this
we go.
together for you. You know, just saying, like, how much
Almost
impact
done.
would boosters make on people? If you look at the far right of the screen, that's people 65
Hi,
plus.
baby.
You can
Want to
see
say hi to the camera?
that blue graph there. That shows that
Hi,
there's
people.
quite a
I'm
bit of impact
naked.
on hospitalizations
I'm naked boy.
among older people. If you go to the left, people much younger, there's hardly any impact on hospitalizations because they're far less likely to be hospitalized. But there may be an impact on cases. How many cases of COVID are actually diagnosed in that age group?
So I brought
And before and
a
after
roll
boosters.
for my dinner
Seems
and
to be
2
some
pieces
benefit
of bread
to
in
both
case
studies.
my inverter didn't work and I had to have peanut butter and jelly.
It's not
Anyway, I love that everything's DC because
go get the booster.
that uses the least amount of energy. And the AC is just killer.
Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes, and now he's really on his game. Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reach an A1C under 7%.
It's hot.
Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular
All right.
events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity.
Cutting my sandwich in half. It's so much easier to eat half a sandwich than a whole sandwich.
Stop Trulicity and call your doctor.
Plus then I can make sure it's cooked all the way through.
Swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in
Yes.
vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity is fun for you.
Moving?
Yeah, you're not.
It
getting
might
the
as
full
well
effect.
be. Might as well be a still. Come on, baby. All right, you don't have to get up. I went to the balloon festival today, this morning, 4:30 in the morning. Humans should not be awake at 4:30 in the morning. And it was foggy, so only a few balloons went up. It was supposed to be 40 balloons, so it was very anticlimactic. But this was my trial run trip because I figured out so many things that need just little fixes to make it, work. But Bear's having a blast here because it's so open and natural. He can run wild and free. Come here, baby. Want to get up? Yeah. And no, you can't eat this. It's all spicy. It'll eat your insides. And I'm going to go to sleep early because I'm so tired. Anyway, I'm going to eat now and then drive home tomorrow. I learned a lot. I ended up, I was so tired from being up at 4 o'clock in the morning
on Bunker Hill Road for 3/4 of a mile.
that I crawled into bed pretty early and I fell asleep and then I woke up and then I fell asleep and I ended up binge watching this television show called The Circle, which is about social media and becoming an influencer, and it made me question why I'm even doing this, because it is kind of fake, but I really want to bring it into the real world where it's not fake everybody was 27, or 23, or 24. I don't know, maybe my time for that kind of thing is over. I'm not going to give up on this. But it's definitely...
Continue on County Route 49 for 4 miles.
It's definitely sent me into some serious soul searching. Are we getting rain? Oh, there's a nice vegetable stand. I think there's no human there. They put their vegetables there, and I guess it's the honor system. I think there's a lot of honor system up here. All right, now we have to turn on the windshield wipers. And the honor system is good. Our nation needs an honor system instead of all this ridiculous politics. It's completely crazy. You know, I don't have any problem with Republican people, but I have problems with people
Quarter
who
mile,
lie.
turn left onto New York 40 South.
Thank you, Siri, or whoever it is speaking. But I do have problems with the lying and the lack of courage of these. Oh shit! I have to figure out how to work my windshield wipers. Really, when it comes right down to it, my favorite thing in life is learning. I don't mind being alone, but I have to be learning. I have to be expanding my mind, my understanding of people, of life. It's really why one of the things I came to while I was there was that I am a writer. I enjoy that more than anything. And I have to get back to that. But that's something that's hard to do part-time. And I have to make money with dog clothes. And I really love that part of creating too. But, because that's making something, creating something. I loved making this van. Now that I have it, it's like, you know. I imagine I'll end up selling it. Maybe not. Maybe these shows and stuff will turn out to be really amazing. As you can see, I am at a place, and I am now going to turn this off and turn on CNN so I can see